Yeah, what's going on, family? It's your man B Miles coming to you live once again with another live stream. I definitely want to apologize. We about like half an hour behind and stuff like that. That's my apologies. I know I don't know how long I'm actually gonna be up on the stream tonight, but I'm definitely hoping, to be seeing, some guests to come up on here tonight. You just sent out the link. Hey, what's going on, Clarissa? What's going on? Yeah, but I definitely want to come to y'all later time, tonight because hey, Princess India, hey, Street Facts. I'm just hoping that the rest of the the fellas in the panel could come up on here, drop some information towards y'all because hey, what's going on, Angel Girl, Street Facts, Rudy J. Hey, what's going on, Street Facts, Shot Legacy. Because I feel as though the panel should drop some information because I feel as though there's been a lot of information. There's been a lot of information that has been coming out and stuff like that, and I feel as though you know, brothers and sisters need to, hear this kind of information. Yeah, yeah, just some be yeah, peace, everybody. Hey, Greg Felder, what's going on, El McKinney? Yeah, I just want to get everybody started. Just want everybody to come inside of the chat. Excuse me, and yeah, just have have everybody, greet one another, but I'm glad these last couple streams we've been on here pretty deep, things of that nature, and I'm glad that y'all been coming with so much a plethora of information that I even had the pleasure of taking a look at, you know, um, as far as like, throughout the day and stuff like that, talking with people and definitely gotta say it's very interesting. It's a lot. Yes, there's definitely a lot going on. Hey, Carmelo Thomas, hey, man, Tyson. It's good to see you. It's good to see y'all coming up in here. It's good to see people coming up inside of the chat. Like I said, I want more people to fill up inside of the chat. Man, because earlier stream was unbelievably good. And I really appreciate y'all being up on the streams, even though they be early throughout the day. But I'm still glad that y'all really take the time out, to come on the platform. All right, just be patient. I'm just waiting for to see if they come inside of the chat. So I know I sent out the link. Let me take a brief intermission real quick. Let me check on the fellas. All right, wonderful. There we go. We got Noah Williams, Ali Bay. It's good to see you, brother. Peace in Islam. Welcome to the chat, brother.
There's a lot more peace and love.
Yeah, yeah, man, doing wonderful, man. You one of the first few, welcome to the panel. I sent out the link. I definitely do apologize. We started like, just like a half an hour. I actually took a little nap, and I looked up. I said, "Whoa, it's like 9:45. Let me get started." But y'all go ahead and get them lights up, fam, man. Normal William Johnny Bay, man. I had another great stream earlier today talking about, what's been going on. I know we covered this earlier, stuff like that. And I actually want you to like, you know, um, actually like getting going and stuff like that. So as far as like, the signs of the times of what's going on, my brother, and that's the topic tonight, let the audience know like what's pretty much going on tonight, you.
Oh man, you put me on the spot. um, shoot, I just. Oh, you gotta give me some time to get the feel of what's going on, so that way I can, let the spirit flow through.
All right, okay. Let me start it off. All right, well, pretty much what we've been talking about earlier, right? We've been talking about matter of fact, I'm actually about to pull it up on uh yeah, earlier we pretty much been talking about, how, the volcanoes have been erupting and stuff like that. We've been talking about, oh man, a plethora of things. How the volcanoes been erupting around the world. Quite a few have been, and quite a few is actually going to be erupting off of the coast of Alaska and stuff like that. And we've been giving the people an update about what's been happening in the United States and stuff like that. And as far as, there's a drought going on, there's a food shortage going on, there's a money shortage going on, there's, unemployment that has just ended, the moratorium has ended. And there's a lot of things and a lot of stuff that's happening. A lot of floods are taking place. And, people, they are really seeing how this prophecy is unfolding, my brother. So that's what we've been talking about, especially early during the day, especially over the last couple of live streams. So that's pretty much what we've been covering. So if you have more of an understanding, then just let me know. Now you.
Dolphin Street and Druid Hill Avenue. Okay. Transfer to City Link. Sorry about that background. Yeah, all right, about the food shortage part, I know that they holding back the food, and letting the shelves run down and stuff like that, so they can jack the prices up on the food and the items in the stores for the things that people gonna need. But they having all the stuff stored in the back in the warehouse of these stores and stuff like that. Because when I was in Giants, about a month ago, one of the cashiers had told me that they still have the stuff, but they just letting everything run down for real, so they can jack the prices up. And I wanted to say another thing, I don't know how many your listeners out there ever seen the movie Escape from New York and Escape from LA. Those are some good movies to go back and look at, because that's also, a lot of stuff that's taking place right now. They was telling us about that back in the 90s. What they had planned on doing. For real. And also it's another movie called Soylent Green, so that's dealing with the food shortage, and also the changing of the meat, like human meat. That's a movie that came out like the late '60s, early '70s. That's another good movie to check out. And that'll tell you a lot of what's going on right now too, for real. And that's why you don't see that many. You know, you don't see that many homeless people on the streets at night. You know, because a lot of times when people getting off work and they sleep, you know, they coming out giving some of these homeless people food, you know, and snatching them off the streets. And they also, you know, using them for the meats and stuff that they put in these stores.
Central Street and Utah Street. Transfer to local.
That's pretty much I can think of right at the moment now, for
Okay. Also, yeah. Matter of fact, I actually want to take it. Oh yeah, I actually want to read something. Yep, I actually want to read something right here. Oh, they said they got a volcano erupting in the Caribbean has a deadly reputation. Wow. Yep. They said 3 volcanoes erupting across a Lutein Range. You know, and they saying 3 volcanoes erupting at the same time, Alaska, you know, which is a rare phenomenon. You know, I was actually checking out something, actually dealing with that earlier, and I said to myself, wow, you know, they got, yes, 3 volcanoes erupting, you know, over there in Alaska. That's what they, you know, yeah, that's what they've been talking about. Let me see if I can pull up.
wow.
Yeah, let me see if I erupting simultaneously, but are currently not a threat to local communities, according to recent reports. This triple whammy is not common, but it's not unheard of. Alaska has a lot of volcanoes, and we typically see maybe one eruption every year on average. You know, to have 3 erupting is well, erupting at once is less common, but it does happen. It's been at least 7 years since 3 volcanoes erupted at once, and they said the 3 volcanoes is all called Pavlov, Great Sikin, and the Simos, the Simos, let me see, Simosopokna. Yep, yep, those are the 3 volcanoes. Yep, those are the 3 volcanoes that literally have been erupting, but they claim it's not really affecting the locals. But I beg to differ, because anytime when they want to say it's not a threat, it usually is. They always tell bullshit like that in reverse. So, you know, that's something you really got to watch out dealing with the language. You know, not to say that, you know, not to say it might, you know, I mean, who knows? I mean, it could be, it couldn't be, but come on, think about it. You can never trust the language of these devils saying, oh, it's not a threat to locals. I beg to differ.
That's right.
You get that onto it, brother.
Yeah, they doing a lot of stuff, you know, so while we in the house and at work and stuff like that. The devil never sleeps, you know. They always up when we sleep.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, there go B Forte. What's going on, brother? Welcome to the chat, man.
Hey, my bad. What's going on, brother? I damn near forgot.
I don't know how.
Because I'm out taking orders and doing deliveries, bro.
It's all good. You don't got to explain yourself, bro.
Islam, bro. What's going
You
on,
good?
man?
Chillin', man. Stop explaining yourself, bro. We've been talking about these volcano eruptions and stuff like that. Talking about what's been going on, happening earlier. We had another great stream, and I wanted to bring the panel tonight because they really want the panel to be discussing about what's been going on and stuff like that.
Okay. All right. So now we're talking about the earthquakes and volcanic eruptions, right?
That's right.
Well, like in the words of Sean Carter, who we know as Jay-Z, right? What more can I say?
Pretty much.
I mean, it's been talked.
Before take there. Before take you went off for a second. Are you there?
Can you hear me now?
Now we can hear you.
Okay, I was saying like, you know, like in the words of Sean Carter. What more can I say? All right, my phone keep on acting up, so I'm having a little difficulty right now. But I was saying, like Sean Carter say, what more can I say in the Black Album? I mean, it's like, what more can you say? We've been saying this stuff for I don't know how many times. I mean, how long? Jolly Bait been, me and him knew each other for damn near 15 years, and he'll tell anybody. My little brother Ben said this stuff. I'm trying to figure out. Oh, he'll tell you my little brother Ben telling people about this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like all I can say right now is get in survival mode. To be honest, get in survival mode now. Mother Nature or the Great Mother is pissed off. You know what I'm saying? I've been told everybody on, you know, like go back to your practices, because those practices go back to the Great Mother.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And check this out, not to cut you off. Canada just had a 6.5 earthquake.
I'm not surprised. Man, one of the wives were right here, and she said, "Damn." She know I've been talking about this since 2013, 12, one of them years. That's why we looking at this stuff like, what the fuck? Like, this is what we said. This is not over yet. This is a part of the great cleansing, or you call it a great purge, that she is letting it be known she is not playing. This is dealing with the coming of the divine feminine. You know what I'm saying? So she is letting it be known what time it is. And if you're not right, and your spirit is not right, or your spirit is not in the right place, and at the top all of that, if you are not able to forgive those that did wrong to you, you're gonna get caught in it. That's where we at. You know, I can go on and on. I mean, if anybody have any questions, all I can say is don't fear what's going on. Take it the signs of the times. You know? You want to say what's going on some things, you know. I just want to put it out there. Hey, this is what it is now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. So, you know, that's what it is. Keep that going. You know, I yield for right now. Got this last delivery, and I'll be back on, and I got some juice to drop real quick afterwards.
You like to add on to what William Jolly Bay?
Oh yeah, Islam. Years ago, you know, Dr. Malachi York used to speak on the fireballs that's supposed to have been took up from Mexico. You know, it's like it was giant stones that's supposed to have been took up and you know, took up and shot back down as a fireball. It's turned into a fireball and shot back down at the planet, you know, to destroy the planet also, you know, because of the evil ones that's trying to take over the planet.
Monument Street and Caroline Street.
I'm not sure that's still supposed to take place, you know, but I know that was years ago. That was mentioned also, you know. But us as old students, we used to be warned about you know, stuff like that. You know, we was warned about the year 21st century back in the 90s and 80s. You know, I was still young around the 80s, but I know in the you know, like mid to late 90s, I was warned about a lot of stuff that's going to take place right now. So, like, a lot of this stuff is really not new to me. You know, I just misplaced the thought on a lot of information I learned because I was 19 years old. You know, and you know, as you get older, you learn different stuff. So, you gotta forgive me, you know. Um, but yeah, that was one thing I can remember. That's what took place. You know, also, and yeah, also about this you know, the jab that was also warned to us back then too. So, you know, um, yeah, that's about it, bro.
Yeah, man. I see we got Noble. I'm Larry King Bay. He just joined us, man. It's good to see you though, brother. How you doing, man?
Uh-oh.
Peace.
Yeah, man. Peace. How you doing, man? How you feeling, man? Welcome to the panel tonight.
Peace, brother Larry.
Oh wow, I don't know what happened.
Oh, everybody dropping off.
Yeah, no, I know we were just on here just about for deep. He dropped off. I don't know what happened. They should be on here. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they'll be back on the stuff like that, man. But yeah, though, man, like those are like some of the stuff, like some of the things that's been like happening. Like I've been checking out, stuff on earthquakes, man. This came up like 3 to 4 hours ago. You know how hold on, let me see. Let me just try to make sure. There's one try to say this glitch. I'm not really sure, but they were saying it was a magnitude 3.8 earthquake, near for California and stuff like that. So there's still earthquakes and volcano eruptions that are happening. Oh, there he is. Peace. There go Nova Larry King Bay. Yeah, man. Peace, man. Welcome to the chat, man. How you feeling, man?
All right. Peace, nobles.
I can't hear you, bro.
Can you hear me?
Now I can. Now I can. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah. Peace, nobles.
Yeah, man. Peace. Yeah, man. Speak up a little bit more. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, okay, yeah, that's better. That's loud and clear. Yeah, man. Yep. What we pretty much been talking about tonight, and I don't want to talk too much because I'd rather y'all as the panel, do the talking and stuff like that. We pretty much been talking about, the weather patterns, things that's going on. It's been like a lot of earthquakes happen, volcano eruptions. Of course, we had, Hurricane Ida that just came and tore the northeast region up and stuff like that. And we really want people to be, conscious and aware about what's going on and stuff like that. And so I just want you to give, like, some insight about, from your perspective on the signs of the times. And I yield.
Is Islam brother Larry King Bay. What's going on, Noble? Um,
Can you hear me?
I got bumped off. I got bumped off. All right. It just keep on messing up on me.
Larry King Bay, are you there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can. Speak, brother.
Yeah.
Hey, brother B Miles, I think brother King Bay he might be having issues with his phone too, cause that's why he kept on saying, "Can you hear me?"
Yeah. Let
But
me
I will go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll until he come back on, until he get it adjusted. I'll help out.
all right.
Um,
I'm gonna take them off real quick. King Bay. Can you hear us? We can see you, brother, but can you hear us loud and clear? Because we can't hear anything.
yeah, I think he having difficulties, bro. So yeah, so like to finish up, like I was saying before, I had to drop something off. The work. This is what's happening. This like the whole time you're supposed to get your heart and spirit right, okay? Because how the way the great Mother Divine is playing is that your heart got to be in the right place. This is dealing with the cosmic forces that's on this planet, and what's happening? She's cleansing away all the malevolent forces. Okay, it's like when your mom gets tired of telling you over and over again, don't be doing that, stop doing that, stop doing that. After a while, what's going to happen? Disciplinary action is going to take place, and this is what's going on. She's taking disciplinary actions, and at the same time, while Harp is playing with the weather, it's causing the earth to cause her to go ahead and be on an uproar too, because she's fighting back as well. Okay, so that's what's happening. This is heading towards the dimensions that we've been talking about. A lot of people are starting to see shadow people. They're starting to see beings that they never saw before. You're starting to see insects that you never saw before, animals you never saw before. This is a part of the dimension with the shift. And also, this is a part of the evolutionary stage of the earth. So this is what's taking place right now. And your heart has to be in the right place, along with your mind, body, and spirit. So we're facing that right now. So that's what I wanted to just, touch based on what I was saying before. I had to take care of something real fast. So we're facing that, and we're looking at that. And like Brother Jolly Bay said, Dr. York spoke on this in a lot of his teachings. He talked about the great balls of fire, everything. Many great teachers talked about this, that dealt with the metaphysical and also the ethereal realms. So this is nothing new under the sun. It's actually repeating itself because this happened before. And many of us were there when it happened the first time and the second time and all the times that came beforehand. So we're now facing it again. So, list goes on, y'all. Let's get ready and let's go ahead and get ourselves together. You know what I'm saying? So, yes. Hey, Divine Taysa, how you doing, Mumble? How you feeling? So that's what's going on. This is why I've been telling brothers and sisters, hey, let's go back to your stuff like astrology, all the above. Let's start getting into that. Let's start getting into all of that, because it's also dealing with the shifting of different planets. Pretty much like going into different like retrogrades and so on. This is the time for transformation. You know what I'm saying? So this is what 2021, right? The number 5 deal with change, everybody. Look up the number 5 in numerology. You're going through, this planet is going through changes along with us. So, this is what we asked for, and this is what we shall get. And I yield.
Preston and Ken.
You can add on Brother Noble William Jolly Bay.
Oh yeah, a lot of I noticed a lot of people out here also, like the brother B4T L used to say, or said plenty of times, a lot of people out here not human, on the planet right now also. I started to notice weird things about certain people. You know, the other day, man, B Miles was out. He was downtown, and
Preston and
you
Potomac.
start speaking to certain people and they ignore you. You know, a lot of that, I think that's also part of them not really being human. You know, they not in touch with the planet. You know, or in touch with physical people on this planet for real. So they ignore you. We think that they human, but they might not be human. You know, that's another thing that you know that
Transfer to local link 22.
I've been noticing also. You know, and we saw somebody that looked like a female. You know, and she looked real weird. You know, her eyes was like, you know, she had this makeup around her eyes, but her eyes just looked like unreal. You know, like I never saw that before. You know, that was another thing that kind of threw me off. So yeah, that's another thing to look out for too. You know, beings out here that might not be who you think they are.
Edson Highway and Kenwood Lane. Transfer to local.
Yep, and also, man, yeah, man, just like some of the behaviors, you know, I've been seeing from like some of the people out here, man, it's just been looking, you know, a bit crazy and a bit spooked out and stuff like that, you know. And I will admit though, man, if you take a look at people behavior, you know, before and after they took the vaccine, I've been noticing people whose behaviors before and after they took the vaccine, and I see them just about almost every daggone day. And I've noticed like before they took it, there was a certain way. After they took it, they act real weird, like real spooky. Like I don't know what the hell is going on, but I guess it might be doing something, you know, like they said to their DNA. Now, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. That just happened today. I was asking this guy for a block area, a block number. He was telling me he was looking for the same place, and he just was walking. I was like, that was real weird to me also today. I'm like, man, you know, yeah, right. It's some strange stuff going on, man. It's like, wow.
Yep, just like dang, what was I about to say? I was about to say something that was very important. Something that was very important. But I'll get back to it.
I mean, to add on to that, also watch out for aquatic creatures that you thought that's been extinct, that's actually going to start resurfacing too. They're going to start resurfacing real soon. Okay, so you also got to keep your eyes on the water. They already saying mermaids exist too, so that's coming out in the woodworks as well. A lot of people don't know that this government been fighting wars against these mermaids. It was actually an old show that came on Animal Planet that was a true story about the mermaids being real. Okay? Now, those in IT and those in the island and those that's over there in El Cabilon and those in the Caribbean know exactly what I'm talking about. They know what I'm talking about when I say the mermaids. You know what I'm saying? So they've been going to war with the mermaids as well, which makes us connected to them too. That's another story. So they've been going to war with them as well. So you about to start really seeing some shit coming real soon. You know, a lot of things that you thought didn't exist is going to start showing that it do exist. And keep your eyes on CERN. Okay, CERN. These people are trying to open up a vortex to bring forth a fallen deity. Now, this deity goes by the name of Apollyon, or something like that, or Apollo. Okay, they're trying to open up that because this particular deity is chained up. Okay, this deity is chained up in chains. Don't believe me? You can look all this information up. There's a lot of stuff that's taking place that's going to really rock this whole planet. Ain't see nothing yet. And I yield.
Oh yeah, I remember B4T, used to tell me years ago, you know, how the water was rising, you know, to watch out for the water. He was saying this was gonna happen like years ago. It's crazy. He just reminded me of that part also when he started talking about the water and the mermaids and stuff. Like he told me about this years ago. I was like, man, it's crazy. How things are coming to pass, you know, like it's like a prophecy. You know, wow.
Yeah, so it's like these hurricanes. The hurricane, this whole hurricane season was also an upstart of HAARP. And I talked to a beautiful mother today. I talked to the original Copper Empress Holberg. I spoke to her today. We spoke on what they're trying to do to us as the indigenous people. They're trying to get us off the land with this. That's why they're attacking IT and Louisiana. And she confirmed when I spoke to her that we used to have our brothers and sisters from the island, IT, to come over and help us with these wars. The whole Caribbean pretty much. And we practiced voodoo during those times. This is why I kept on reiterating this over and over again and saying it over and over again for a reason. This is what's happening, everybody. It's like it's actually B-Mouse have viewers that's from IT, and they will tell you that we have to go back into that because this is warfare. This is spiritual warfare, not just physical, but mainly spiritual. It's also a war for your soul and for your body. What do you not know that if they capture your body and you get killed and they burn your body, that's a way of them trying to make sure you don't come back down here. They're trying to practice a right to do that now. They're practicing that right. They're trying everything in their power to try to keep us from coming back down here, reincarnating to do our job because they know what time it is. They've been knowing what time it is. The thing is, do we know what time it is? Why be scared on something that you're going to win in the end anyway? You're going to win in the end. That is the end of story. Me and B-Mouse talk, Jolly Bay, Larry King Bay, Brother Noof talk. All of us talk about this. You know, so Brother Isaiah, all of us talked about this. We know what time it is. The thing is, do everybody else know what time it is? And don't be scared of this tactic of war. You got to get yourself mentally prepared for it. It is spiritual warfare. The war for the soul. And I yield.
Pretty much, you know, it's just time for the children, you know, to wake up, you know, and get ready to do what they need to do because the devil's rule is over. You know, his time has been up, and he's just trying to also, you know, distract people so he can try to, you know, get out of here or, you know, take some of us with him, you know, before he's no longer, you know, on the planet no more. And he just knows it's our time right now. You know, that's another thing. And yeah, you know, I've been told, you know, that our ancestors are really pissed, you know, at the things they have done to us,
transferred to local
and done to them,
59,
you know, and they gotta pay for it, you know, and they need us to wake up and get in tune with them so they can do their job, you know, and help us. But you know, as long as we get caught up, keep getting caught up in all these distractions, you know, what's going on YouTube with these fake leaders and, you know, all these other things that's going on for real that's controlled by the Boule in these fraternities and stuff like that,
Stop requested.
we not gonna make it. So you know, that's just the thing that we gotta do. We gotta really get in tune with ourselves and find out who we are, you know, and let the ancestors talk to you. And you'll know what to do from there on out. For real. You know, connect to yourself, you know, and listen. How you?
Very interesting. Yes, it is. It's very interesting. Wow. I think B14 must have dropped off for a second. I was trying to wait to see if anybody else was going to come up on the panel. Try to wait to see if B14 maybe come back on, or he might have dropped off. He might be busy. But yeah, like there he is. He back on. But yeah, like as I said though, family, you know, this is something that we really must take heed to. We really must take heed to, like, you know, these signs, you know, what's going on and what's taking place on a daily basis. Because, you know, for the stuff that we've been researching, you know, day in and day out, it's like it's getting closer and closer to that time. And I yield the floor.
Oh man. I just wanted to share a little story, you know. One day I was with B14 and it's the store, and it was some deities in there, and the deity called out to me, and you know, that's how I found out. You know, that was one of my spiritual parents, and you know, it just come from being like a baby, you know, just sensitive to the earth, you know, and your ancestors, you know, they'll communicate to you, you know, just being sensitive, you know, don't get caught up in all the crazy stuff that's going on around you. You know, just try to stay focused on trying to do righteous things, you know, and a lot of stuff will happen, you know, a lot of spiritual things will happen, you know, and at the same time, you know, every once in a while you might be attacked by somebody that's a demon, you know, because they know who you are. They can see your aura. They can see that you're different from them, and they can see that you're on your mission. But don't let that discourage you or distract you or take you off your path. Just keep going. You're gonna be fine. Yeah, your ancestors always got your back. And I yield.
I wanted to say that since being around the brothers that we speak to, it's better. Oh shoot. Being around the brothers that I've been around for years and brothers that I met through the years, I learned a lot from them, and hopefully vice versa. But this day and time, this is where you need to stick and be around those that are like-minded on the same frequency as you are. Do not fall for those that claim to be on the same frequency as you are, and they're not, because they are there to stop you from making your progress on what you came here to do. So you really need to get focused, because now is the time for these agents to come out and start distracting you. You could be talking about spirituality, the next thing you know, start talking about something else to take everything off topic. You gotta be careful, because I've seen that happen to all the brothers that we all know. somebody coming to your platform or somebody come to you and start talking about something else when you're talking about something that's highly vibrational. You see what I'm saying? So you got to keep your eyes open on what's happening around. So please understand that this is a part of the whole warfare that everybody been talking about. From Isis Wisdom, from Isaiah the Duke of Tears, many others, Dr. Delbert Blair, just to name a few. This is what they've been talking about as far as these people being agents. Everybody have their own agent, Smith. And also we're seeing the changing of the guard, know it or not. Because I spoke to a brother that's a Mason, and he said that the Caucasian Masons know who we are. And they said that Masonry was our stuff. Then, to top all of that, they know that they're the custodians of the planet until we wake up. So this is a serious secret that I'm sharing with everybody. They know that the sacred geometry is our women. So sisters, know that you are the sacred geometry. That don't mean you get yourself on a high horse and think that you're superior. Brothers, just because that you come from the goddess don't mean that you're superior either. We all need each other because the planet is telling us what time it is. It don't matter anymore. It's all about us coming together and doing what we got to do and do the work. We can't keep on talking anymore. You have Mother Shea Marie, who has a book club. You have Noble has a book club. If B Miles don't mind me just mentioning it. But the thing is, they're trying to do the work to wake the people up. Shea Marie is most definitely out there pushing it. Because her and her husband don't have to do what they're doing, but they're pushing it. They're pushing it. Because they love their people so much that they know what time it is. It's numerous times that Shea Marie talked to us, and we were like baffled on all the jewels that she know and that she's sharing with the people. There's no more division after this. Those that need to link up together will link up together, and those that's going to fall to the wayside will fall to the wayside, period. And guess what? You'll come back down here, if not going to another location or another planet. So keep that in mind. So it's a lot of stuff going on. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So I yield.
You can add on Noble William Jolly Bay.
Okay. Peace. Man. So the main topic is the main subject is about the weather and stuff like that. Dang. I can't speak. Huh?
I'm sorry, brother. And even also things going on around it as far as like, we have, not to cut you off, we have these Afghans coming in, I mean, like crazy. They coming in, they all at military bases, just a slew of things that's going on. But the weather is a major part of it though.
Yeah, well, I mean, they've been doing stuff like this for a long time, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that we just hearing about it. Like they got military bases under Walmart. Some of these churches are military bases. Some of these grocery stores are military bases. They train different places, even some of these shopping malls. Yeah, it's like, we really don't know what's really going on because the devil never sleeps. The devil is always trying to strategize, and they always trying to keep an eye on what we're doing, trying to listen in on what we're doing. We really don't know who is an agent or who has the potential to be an agent. But sometimes you can think that someone is an agent and they might not be an agent. You know, that's how tricky the devil is. That's why, you know, I like what I go through is like, you know what I'm saying, being sensitive to the earth. You know what I'm saying? You'll find out who is who by just, you know what I'm saying, just staying focused on what your mission is. You know, stay focused on your objective. You know, and it'll reveal itself. It's no worries. Yeah, some of this media that we're reading, we seeing and stuff like that, it's fake. Like Trump said, you know what I'm saying, fake news. We don't know what's real anymore, bro. You know what I'm saying? They change stuff so much and tell us stuff so late. We don't even know what's what. You know, all we know is what we see. You know, and or unless you hear the experience from somebody else that been through it. That's the real research. You know, traveling by yourself as we do, you know, shoot, things gonna come to you, even if you don't hear it from nobody else. You gonna find out on your own some kind of way. Nothing is a secret no more. The secrets have been uncovered. It's no more secrets. Everything is known. You know, yeah, it's deep because a lot of the movies that we have watched and stuff like that told you the truth that was gonna happen before it happened, but we never paid no mind to it because we just was entertained by entertainment. But then once you reflect back on something that you seen when you was younger, you like, hold up, damn, this is happening now. Because they give you the information before they do it. And then they on to something else. Just like with the technology we're using. We way far behind. It's technology out there more advanced that we ain't even seen yet. You know? It's a lot of stuff that we haven't seen, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's illusion. Most of the stuff that we look at, we use every day is illusion. It's not even real. So it's hard to speak on something that, you know, you don't even really trust. And yeah, if it don't come to you and through you, it's hard to know if it's real or not. You know, my antenna is always vibrating, always looking for signals. And I yield on that, bro. It's on.
Islam, I wanted to share a story so everybody know how far me and Jolly Bay go back. Okay, me and him went to museums, hung out at museums. Um, the one museum out here we went to, Arthur's Arts Museum. Now, me and Jolly Bay were younger then. We had to be like, I think Jolly Bay was like 29. I think I'll just say probably what, like I think it was like 30. I can't remember. We went there. I can't remember the ages, but we were younger. So what happened while we were there? We went to the Egyptian exhibit. This is going back to when he said the ancestors talk to you. We're in the Egyptian exhibit. So me and him walking, and all of a sudden my ear started ringing. And then I told him my ears were ringing. Then I started hearing an ancient language that was never spoken in thousands and thousands of years. So I'm trying to tell him what is being said. He called Elder up. Elder did not know what the heck we were saying, and we didn't have no pen. We were trying to memorize everything that I was saying. And when I say this particular language was ancient, I never heard it before. Then we heard, all I kept on hearing was Haru, and I kept on hearing something else, Haru, and then something else, and it started saying some other languages, something else to that language. Then we went to the Sumerian exhibit. I started hearing things there. I'm looking at him, he looking at me. We had to hurry up and just leave out because it was too much. We were not spooked out, but we knew that it was something that was very vital that we needed to learn during that time. And too bad we did not have a translator. So make a long story short, they do talk to you and let you know what time it is. You know, they don't leave you astray. You know, and sometimes they talk to you with nature. So whenever you see butterflies around you having a bad day, find out what the meaning of that particular what that particular insect means spiritually. You know, but the thing is, we really have to, I wanted to stay on topic about other things that everybody been talking about, because I just came on not too long ago. I want to say the real thing to worry about for us, the volcanoes in the U.S. to really worry about is Yellowstone. When Yellowstone go off, that's when you know it stuff hit the fan. Because all these other places getting hit with earthquakes back to back, like B Mouse said. Canada getting hit with a 6.0 earthquake, unheard of. Unheard of, y'all. This is some stuff that you now need to see. Like, this is not a joke. You know, everything that we brought to the table, from the nationalization, talking about Nasara, all this is dealing with Nasara, no or not, is all interconnected to it. It is all interconnected to it. You know, there's wars been going on that we don't even see with the naked eye, and that we have to be aware of. There are wars going on spiritually and physically as we now speak at this very second while we're on this stream. There are beings fighting right now at this second on who is going to rule and if we're coming back to power again. Even though we are, you still have beings that's trying to keep us from getting back in power again. That's why I told everybody, watch the movie They Live. You are the sleeping giants that they've been waiting on and scared of to wake up. And you are the biggest Masonic secret, just like Taj Tariq Bey said. So this is our time. We have to go back. We have to study. We have to be around those that are like-minded, like I said. Brother Noof done told you. Everybody done told you. B Miles done said it. Jolly Bay been saying it. Noble Isaiah done said it. Noble Isaiah been busy taking care of other things, dealing with the school that he started, dealing with other things. I knew that it was going to be a day he wasn't even going to be on here no more like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's things that's going on that don't make any sense anymore. At the end of the day, we all have to put our pride to the side, our egos to the side, and get to the bottom line of what we need to do as a people. All of us. So what are we going to do? Because B-Miles not going to be on here all the time talking. Jolly Bay isn't, and I'm damn sure not. Larry King Bay not. Brother Nufi is not going to be talking about it. He talking about the demiurge and the archons right now, to let you know what's going on with that. You know, he's getting into that so you can see what's really going on. All of us are talking about something that's dealing with the spiritual shift that's happening. The see-through the illusions. So what are we going to do? Sit here and keep on talking? Or we really going to be around those that's on the same vibration and not get caught up in that fake ass conscious community stuff? There's no more debating. It's over with. It's time to put your money where your mouth is. It's time for you to practice what you preach. Seriously. You can't be waiting for no God to save you now. Because the white boy in the sky with the toga ain't going to help you. We've been saying that for a while. Who's going to save you? Stop trying to depend on somebody that don't look like you to save you. I mean, I don't know how many times B-Mouse been speaking on stuff like this. I don't know how many times Jolly Bay came on here and started speaking from his heart and what he hear. Yours truly, all the brothers that's been on here, all the mothers that's been on here. After a while, you want to see your people really wake up and say, like, okay, let me get out this deep slumber. Let's get down to business. That's how we're going to do it. That's how we're going to take care of business. Like, for real. So let's really get down to it. Exactly, Sister Amon. You know what I'm saying? Save yourself. So that's all I wanted to say for right now. I yield the floor.
I just checked out something from Yellowstone Volcano. They saying Yellowstone Volcano got rocked by 97 earthquakes last month. And they pretty much saying it's on the verge to exploding. Not if, but when. They really been paying attention to the activity on Yellowstone. They got a series on it. There's a show called Yellowstone. They talking about the volcano. You don't gotta believe me. Look this up. I just happened to just put it up in the search bar, and they talking about Yellowstone and Yellowstone volcano. That is a super volcano. And I already told y'all a volcano went off in Iceland, and they got lava on the damn ice right now. And 3 volcanoes by Alaska is soon to erupt. So if y'all don't know what the hell is going on right about now, after when it came to y'all with this kind of information, I don't know what I don't know what, I don't know, put like this, I don't know what to tell you. Because these are some serious times right here. And they talking about Yellowstone. If that go off, then it's curtains.
Hey, Brother Miles. Hey, thank you for confirming what I've been trying to tell everybody, bro. You know how we get down, at least the 3 of us, most definitely. We've been talking about this stuff for a while, man, amongst the 3 of us, man. And the brothers, from Isaiah, all of us know about this stuff. We just, this is not a joke, man. I hope they really caught that it got hit by 97 earthquakes. And it's a super volcano, y'all. Super. Not a regular volcano. We're talking about super. Like Superman, that's a powerful goddamn going volcano. Okay? Now, I'm a share a name. There's an Orisha, right? That's connected to volcanoes. And y'all can look this name up. I'm going to spell it for y'all. A-G-A-N-Y-U. Look that Orisha up. Anybody that's even on the panel, anybody that's in the chat, look that name up right now. A-G-A-N-Y-U. Y'all about to see. This is why I said we got to go back to our ancient stuff. This is why I've been saying that. Now you're going to really see. It's time to the point where you got to get into our practices now. You have to.
You know how many super volcanoes on the planet? It's about 20 of them.
Bingo.
It's 20 super volcanoes on the planet. And for what I'm saying, they ready to erupt real soon.
Hey, Brother Miles. That name I just spelled for everybody, brother. Can you look that name up, please? If you need me to spell it for you again, I will. I will. Just let me know if you need me to look. Spell it for you.
Ganyu is let me see. Orisha of the violence of earth, of volcanoes and earthquakes.
Can you say that one more time so everybody can hear what he does? I want everybody to hear that.
It's the Orisha of the violence of the earth, of volcanoes and earthquakes. His fiery personality reflects these aspects, and his color is red.
All right. Now you see why I've been trying to say we gotta go back. Because when we used to do this, everybody went back into nature and started praising the energies and the divines. We didn't have this problem. Those same divines, who you call Orisha, are your angels. Those same Loas are your angels. We are trying to tell y'all this is what we used to go do. We used to go out there and praise nature and praise the spirits of nature, which were the angelic hosts that created all of this, even down to the cosmos. We used to praise that every day, faithfully. We didn't have these problems until we turned our backs on our culture. Like I said, I spoke to Empress Holbert, and she agreed to what I said today on the phone. We used to practice this. Being one with nature had no problem fighting, because nature would help us fight our battles. So what is the problem? I'll tell you, one of the problems is that we don't want to face responsibility. We'd rather have somebody else do our own dirt than us step up to the plate and do what we have to do. The planet has been calling on us to wake the hell up. That's why you have all these volcanic eruptions. That's why you also have these tornadoes and hurricanes. It's not just HAARP, y'all. It is Mother Earth telling you, wake the fuck up. Stop fucking playing games. You still waiting for a white boy to save your black ass. That white boy saying, fuck you niggas. I ain't saving you. You gonna praise me and keep on kissing my goddamn feet. That's what he's saying. And by the way, the being that you're waiting for, that name Jesus, don't even exist. There's no J's in Hebrew. And Hebrew was created by us anyway. Like Taj Tariq Bey said, the name for Hebrew is Ibri. So you are a Islamic Hebrew. That's what you really are, an Islamic Hebrew / indigenous being on not just this country, but the planet. You are all over this planet. I'm gonna tell you like this. From what they say in our practices, there's 400 plus one Orisha, which means there's always a new one. We ain't gonna go there with the Loas either. Y'all be surprised how everything is interconnected, and we still keep on waiting for a white boy to save us. You've been the God and goddess all this time. You are an incarnated being that came down here because you got work to do, and you still praising somebody else and giving them your energy, your power. And you always been defeated because you're giving somebody your power. You always trying to bow down to somebody else other than yourself. And that's why you keep on giving up your energy to that person. And they're your God. You are a God living a human experience. This is documented fact. You have a record that's dealing with the book of life, is dealing with the called the Akashic Records. The Akashic Records have all your lifetimes that you've been on this planet, and you still don't realize that, because you know why? Because you still want to be in the illusion. How come the Masons know who you are? They look at you like, damn, our people can't wake the fuck up. I'm talking about those brothers, that the real Masonic brothers that know who the hell you are, and it's hard to tell you who you are, because you know why? You're hard-headed. I'm not saying all of you, but a lot of our people hard-headed as hell and don't want to pick up a book and read. You got the Moors coming out here trying to tell you what time it is, and then you still want to turn your back and say, "Oh no, I'm not a Moor. I'm not that." And then you got people saying I'm Aboriginal. You got people, I'm not Aboriginal. I don't know what that is. I'm an African American. I'm black. You still saying that? You still waiting for somebody to save your ass. Nobody ain't gonna save you. As soon as you start talking about the daggone freaking the damn jab, or it got the chip in there. Let me tell you what the chip really is. It's the nanobites. It's the nanomite particles. And soon, it's in the Bible. Okay, whoop-de-doo, it's in the Bible. But guess what? You still wait for somebody to save you. You still gotta do your job. This is your job because you are angelic host living a human experience. You just don't know it yet. That's why you having premonitions and having visions. That's why some of you can move objects with your mind and your hands. That's telekinesis. Some of you are speaking to beings that's not even beings that's not even here physically. And you want to know why? Because you have the psychic gifts and you running from that shit. You've been running from it for all your fucking life. And you thinking that you're crazy. You're not. You don't want to tell nobody what you can do because you're scared that somebody gonna call you delusional, crazy, deranged, insane, but you're not. You keep running for what though? What are you running for? Your goddamn self. You have children that are seeing beings that's no longer here, that the new children that's coming here seeing new beings and talking to them. There was a video that one of our daughters was showing, I believe, that this little girl brother died, and she told the mother that he was in the room. She told the mother that he was in the room, described him and everything, and she got scared and started crying. This is real shit. This is real shit. Nobody don't want to face that shit because they scared. You scared of the unknown. Why are you scared of the unknown when you came from the unknown? Gotta wake the fuck up and realize what the fuck is going on out here, because these people are not playing with you. CERN is looking for dark matter, y'all. They're investigating dark matter, how it works. You are made out of dark matter, y'all. They're looking for the God particle. Guess what? You have the God particle in your ass. It's all into your melanin. It's all in your bloodline. This is all intersected with that. And we still not paying attention to these people. We thinking it's a joke. Every day they trying to analyze your black ass. You keep on falling for the okie doke every fucking time. And you're going to go to church on a Sunday. You don't even realize you worship in the sun. Some of you go to church on Saturday. You're worshiping Saturn. 7-day Adventists. Think about it. Because on a Gregorian calendar, the first day of the week is Sunday, then it's Monday, then it's Tuesday, then it's Wednesday, then it's Thursday. The 7th day is Saturday. I mean, it's right in front of you.
Yeah, they also call this.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the Saturday they also call it the Sabbath day too. That's another name they call for it also.
You can add on Noble William Jolly Bay.
No, I ain't made him cut the brother off. It just came to me real quick. That's all.
No, he's good. It's good, brother Jolly, because I feel like this, bro. We have to really wake up what time it is. I just been saying this stuff because it gets tiring, because it's right in front of our day. It's right in front of us. And just Noble Elohim, the days of the week are named after gods. Those gods were ours. The God also another meaning for gods are angels, ladies and gentlemen. Remember the movie Hancock when Charlize Theron and Will Smith had amnesia, and he went to her and he asked her, "What are we?" And her answers were, "We are called gods. We're called angels. We're called superheroes." Come on, think about that. They put shit in the movies to tell you what the fuck you were worshiping and who the fuck you really are, and you keep on fucking falling for the old shit every time. I mean, I can't keep on saying the same shit. No, nobody, none of us can say the same stuff. It's getting tiring. You got to look it up. So my thing to everybody, do the research, study it. Do the research, study it, and know what the heck is going on. Do the research, study, and see what the heck is going on. It's not a joke out here, man. If I'm telling you that CERN is studying black matter and they trying to find the God particle, guess who has the God particle? You do. You know what I'm saying? You have it. Mainly, the sacred geometry have the God particle most definitely. Who is the sacred geometry? Our women. You know what I'm saying? Our women have that light, that God particle, because she's closer to God than we are, because she creates. We plant the seed, she creates. She give birth and she can give life and take life. We got to start thinking about this. The origination builder was our women. We were the soldiers. We were the warriors. The original priestess were them. The first priestess are them. The first word that come out of a child's mouth is daddy or mommy. Think about that. We are the keys to every fucking thing. So my thing is, after this tonight, from saying what we had to say about all this stuff dealing with these natural disasters, and B-Mouth said there's 20 super daggone volcanoes, and they all bound to erupt, mainly Yellowstone. We really need to get back into what we were supposed to be doing from day one and stop fucking running from that. Because I'm telling you, somebody on here is taking heed what's being said, and they're going to find out what can they do. First thing first is work on yourself. Before you try to say you can't say the word, you can save yourself right now. But get with those like-minded people and be careful for those Agent Smiths out there. So on that note, I yield, and I really want to say, keep on looking up them volcanoes, brother. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to chop it up, and we're really gonna have to do some research, because I'm telling everybody that's on the East Coast, gotta go. You can't stay. Move inland, because it's about to get real crazy out here and drastic. You about to see some volcanic eruptions that you've never seen before, and you're gonna see hurricanes and tornadoes touch down in places they never touched down at all at. And you about to see some real crazy shit with tsunamis, and you about to see some shit with these fucking floods. Okay? I want to say Islam, peace and love to everybody.
Anything else you'd like to add, Noble Williams, Charlie Bay, before we close out?
Some of the stuff they was messing with your mic, brother. It was hard to hear some of the stuff. It was breaking up and sounded distorted like a robot. But yeah, I need to get more into the that forecast, because you know what I'm saying, I'm not that up on that like y'all are, for real. But yeah, that's about it.
Well, I got one more thing to say. Noble Elohim, my number is still the same. So my number is still the same, more. So, holler as soon as you can. Peace and love to you.
Well, yeah, fam, on that note, like I said, I appreciate y'all coming out tonight for this live stream. Want to say thank you for Noble William Jolly Bay, and also Noble B Forte L. And like I said, family, yeah, definitely research up on the volcanoes, the earthquakes, and the weather patterns. Get into some of this information, because you're going to need it. So on that note, without, you know what I mean, I really hate to let y'all go, but definitely got to get ready, fam. So one love once again. Peace out.
Peace and love, fam.